Sales tax, commission, and discounts guaranteed that at some point in your life you have dealt with at least one, if not all three of these items. The things that you need to remember here: sales tax is something that you add, it's a percent that you add onto your total amount. Commission is something that you add, it's something that you add to your amount that you get paid. A discount is something you take off, so it's a subtraction. So we're dealing with two addition problems and then a subtraction problem. Not necessarily all at the same time, but that's the way you need to remember this. Discount, money you take off. Okay, so right here it says sales tax equals your tax rate. Now the thing that it doesn't say tax rate as a decimal, so make sure that you understand that. Tax rate times your purchase price. Your total cost is your purchase price plus your sales tax. So if Kathy bought a bicycle in Washington where the sales tax rate was 6.5%, clearly this is an old problem, of the purchase price, what was A, the sales tax, and B, the total cost of the bicycle if the purchase price of the bicycle was $392? Now, what you have to realize here is that if you don't know the purchase price, then you can't figure out what the sales tax is. So luckily we have that piece of information. So on part A, to find the sales tax, I would take 392 and I'm going to multiply it times the sales tax rate, but I have to scoot my decimal to the left 2 places first. So I'm going to multiply it times 0.065. And I don't recommend you do this without a calculator. Not that we couldn't, it just takes too long. So use your calculator, 392 times 0.065, and I get $25.48. Okay, so that is her sales tax only. That is not what she's paying for the bike. She's paying $392 plus $25.48 in sales tax. So her total, 392 plus 25.48, is $417.48. Okay, on this problem, Evelyn bought a new smartphone for $499 plus tax. She was surprised when she got the receipt and saw that the tax was $42.42. What was the tax rate for this purchase? So you take $499 and you multiply that times your rate. And what they got was $42.42. Now how do we solve for R in this problem? Well, in this case we would divide both sides by 499. So on my calculator I would type in 42.42 divided by 499. And what I get is a long decimal. So here's what I wound up getting on my calculator. And I'm going to give you the whole thing. 0.085010002. Typically we really only want one decimal place in our percents for our tax rates. Sometimes they want more, but for the most part, let's round to the tenths percent. First thing you have to do is move that decimal though. So I want to move it to the right 2 places, and I am looking at a rate of 8.5%. Okay, commission is the percentage of your total sales as determined by the rate of commission. So commission is equal to your rate of commission times your total sales. So let's take a look at a problem like that. Helene is a realtor. She receives 3% commission when she sells a house. How much commission will she receive for selling a house that cost $260,000? 3% doesn't sound like a lot unless you're multiplying it times 260,000. So you take 260,000 times, don't forget we have to change that to a decimal first, times 0.03. So on my calculator I'm typing in 260,000 times 0.03, and I get $7,000 $800. That is her commission on selling that house right here. Okay, Ricky earned $87 commission when he sold a $1,450 stove. What rate of commission did she get? So they took 1,450 and they multiplied it times her commission rate. We don't know what that is, but whenever you multiply those, you get $87. So now we need to figure out the R in this problem. So what we have to do is divide both sides by 1,450. On my calculator, I am typing in 87 divided by 1450, and I hit enter, and I get this number right here. That is not as a percent yet, so I have to scoot the decimal to the right 2 places, so Ricky gets a 6% commission rate. Okay, whenever you look at discounts, discount is a percent off the original price. Your amount of discount is your discount rate times the original price, and then your sell price is the original price minus the discount. So let's take a look at a problem that involves this. Jason bought a pair of sunglasses that were on sale for $10 off. The original price of the sunglasses was $39. What was the sale price? Well, in this case, we don't need the rate because they actually tell us that the glasses are $10 off. So the sale price is just $39 minus $10 off. So Jason paid $29 for these sunglasses. Okay, on this problem, Elise bought a dress that was discounted 35% off the original price of $140. What was A, the amount of discount, and B, the sale price of the dress? So in order to find the amount of the discount, you take the original price and you multiply it times the discounted rate as a decimal. So 0.35. On my calculator, I'm typing in 140 times 0.35, and I get $49. Now, what is this number right here? 49 is the amount of discount, not what she's paying for the dress, the amount of the discount. So if I want to find out the sales price of the dress, I take 140 minus 49, and I get $91 is the sales price. Jeanette bought a swimsuit at a sale price of $13.95. The original price of this swimsuit was $31. Find the A, amount of discount, and B, the discount rate. So the original price of the swimsuit was $31, and they're saying find the amount of the discount. So in order to find the amount of the discount, I take the original minus the sale price, and that gives me the amount of her discount. So on my calculator, I'm typing in 31 minus 13.95, and I get that her discount was $17.05. Now, in order to determine the discount rate, I have to take that $17.05. I did not type that in right. There we go. $17.05, and I have to divide it by the original amount of the swimsuit. So on my calculator, typing in 17.05 divided by 31, and I get 0.55, but that is not the rate until I turn that into a percentage. So I got to scoot that over 2 places, and I get that she got a 55% discount. These are your 2 answers that you're looking for in this problem. Okay, markup. Markup is the amount added to the wholesale price. So whenever you go to the grocery store, let's say you go into Fred Meyer. Fred Meyer didn't pay the amount that you're paying for those items. They have to be able to pay their employees. They have to pay for the use of the building. They have to pay their electric bills. So typically they buy all those products in the store at a wholesale price and then they mark them up to sell to you. So you are paying the full amount. Possibly there could be a slight discount here and there. For the most part, you are definitely paying more than what Fred Meyer paid for those items. And this is the way it works in business. If you're selling something, you have to mark up the price in order for you to make a profit and make a living. Adam's Art Gallery bought a photograph at the wholesale price of $250. Adam marked the price up 40%. Find the A, amount of markup, and B, the list price of the photograph. So in part A, you take the wholesale price times your markup percentage. He's marking it up 40%. And on my calculator, I'm typing in 250 times 0.4. You could put the 0 after that or not. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't change the number at all. So he is marking up this picture $100. That is the amount of markup. So on part B, to find the list price of the photograph, you take the wholesale price plus the amount of markup. So he will be selling the photograph for $350.